In this video, I'll demonstrate how to set up emails to automatically publish into WordPress posts using Gmail inbox filters and a simple recipe on If This Then That. If This Then That is a free service located at ifttt.com, which helps you collaborate between your otherwise unrelated online services. This technique's good if you've been copying and pasting content from emails into your blog. It requires no code and would work well coupled with WordPress post filters. Head over to ifttt.com. Choose Create New Recipe. First, we choose a channel to trigger. This channel is the this part of If This Then That. In our case, it will be Gmail. Next, we select our trigger, which will be New Email in Inbox Labeled. Type the name of the label, which we'll create over in Gmail in just a moment. We must choose an action channel, the that part of If This Then That. For this recipe, WordPress will be the action channel, and our action will be create a post. Here we type the template for converting email content into WordPress post content. I think using the email subject for the post title and then the body of the email for the post body would be appropriate. We're able to type static text here, or you can use the little blue flask icon to add Gmail ingredients such as subject, body, or even attachment. The ingredients get templated just like the title and post body fields above. For this recipe, I'm choosing to create a private post for testing, and if I'm happy, I can come back later and edit the recipe. Next, just name your new recipe, anything you wish, and press create. This can be anything you want. You can hit that circle with the arrow to check to make sure your recipe is working. Everything looks good. So I'm going to head over to Gmail. Go to the Manage Labels menu option in the left menu, which opens this screen, and then click Filters and Blocked Addresses. From here, press Create a New Filter. Add email addresses separated by commas of addresses which you want to filter. Optionally, you can choose a partial subject line. I suggest selecting Don't Include Chats as well. Click Create Filter with this search. Skip the inbox to automatically archive filtered emails, and then press Apply the label. I'll choose a pre-made label, but you may also click New Label from this menu. This has to be the same label that we used in the ifttt recipe. Then Create Filter to finish. Now I'll send an email from the address that I put into the filter. You can even use HTML in the body of this email, and that will show up on your WordPress post just like you typed HTML into the plain text on the WordPress post, as long as you send it as plain text and not formatted text. So if you write this in Gmail, you would have to highlight the text and then right click and go to remove formatting. Chances are you won't be the one writing the email, so you shouldn't have to worry, but just make sure to do that if you intend to write HTML and send it over to your WordPress post. Alright, the email sent. So I'm going to go to Gmail and check that the newly sent email has been filed under the appropriate label that we created for the ifttt recipe, and there's the email. Now over to WordPress. You might have to refresh the page, and there it is. Now from here we could edit the post, preview the post. Just make sure that the HTML did indeed copy over correctly, and it did. You can see the yeah heading right there. Now if you didn't get the same result and you're having trouble, you should first make sure that the email filters work and that the ifttt recipe uses the same label as the Gmail filter. You can check the activity log on your recipe to see if it was indeed triggered after the email is sent. This is a good way to debug your recipe. If not, then the problem may have to do with the filter in Gmail. You can use my pre-made recipe in the link below, or check out my blog post, which is linked below the video in the comments section. Thanks.